What did I get up to in my sewing room this week? Stay tuned to find out. G'day, my name is Sean and this is my weekly update where I share my quilting adventures. Come see what I've been working on, what I've completed and all the other fun and exciting news. Let's go ahead and get started with our works in progress. I got quite a good amount done this week, and the first thing I want to show you is some more progress on the Fab Farm Sampler by Art East Quilting Co. I'm doing the goats and tulips blocks, and what I've been able to do is a little more progress on this. The first section is the bottom half, which is the beautiful tulips. And I think this looks really nice with that green background. And then I went ahead and did the majority of the goat's body as well. You can see his legs, his ear, tail, and this nice little tulip here in the middle. The only thing left we have to do is add the head. And if you remember from last week, I messed this up a little bit, so we're going to have to rip out part of this and redo it. But that's okay. You know, next week we'll come back and we should see that final product. The next thing I want to show you is the courthouse steps, which is a project I'm doing along with my friend Katy over at Greenland Quilter. I've completed the first few courthouse step blocks and I just think these turned out really nicely. Well, let me know what you think. I've done 4 different ones with the colors in a different order. So this is the one with the purple at the top. I showed you the green, and then also the yellow, and then the pink. And then early in April we will come back over at Katy's channel and start the star block, which is the other one in this one here as well. And then the last work in progress I have to show you is some more progress on Toasty, which is a pattern by the Legit Kit. And I've done this little block here, lots of little very thin triangles. It was not as hard as I thought it was going to be, thankfully. And so this is how it turned out. And I think I've done a pretty good job of this so far. I'm very curious to see how all these purples match together, but you know, they know what they're doing, and I'm just going along for the ride and having a good time of it. So that's what I have for my works in progress. I have some finished objects to show you later on, and a lot more fun news. But before we do that, let's go ahead to our week in review. And if you're new to the channel, welcome. Thank you for tuning in to see. And but this is a series of videos I take during the week, most of me sewing, but also of any adventures we get up to. So I hope you enjoy. Last week I asked everybody if you were to make a 2-color quilt, what 2 colors would that be? And you guys got some really fun answers. The most popular answer by far was red and white, but there was also some mixes of blues, oranges, 2 shades of the same color, which I thought was a fun idea as well. It was really fun to read those answers. This week I thought it'd be fun to talk about sewing machines and look back at what was your very first sewing machine that you owned or used. Let me know in the comments which one that is. As you know, for me, it was the one sitting here behind me, the Brother, which quite recently died. And a lot of you have been asking too about the new sewing machine and when you get to see it. It's still in transit. I'm not sure if it's left a warehouse or if it's, you know, halfway here. We'll soon find out. But as soon as it does show up, I'll definitely schedule a live or a premiere so that way everyone gets to see it, what it is, and hopefully that'll be very soon. And so what are my goals for this week? Well, I'd like to just continue my progress of sewing at least a little bit each day. I started this challenge back in January and just continued it on, being 100% so far this year. I'd like to make some more, finish up the goats and tulips block if at all possible. We're getting very close to the end, so I can't see that being a big problem. And then I'd also like to finish cutting out all the fabric for Kangaroo, which is part of the 100 Acre Woods sew along by Art East Quilting Co. I've done all the coloured fabrics already, just got to do the background, and maybe we'll even get to start assembling that this week. That'd be really fun. Let me know in the comments what your goals are for this week. And so next up is our news and events, and I had a number of videos come out this week. They were mostly time lapses. Earlier in the week I released Clue 8 of the Wild West Puzzle Mystery Quilt by Cotton Cuts, and then later in the week I released Clue 2 of the new Puzzle Mystery Quilt Flyway by Cotton Cuts as well. Yesterday morning I had my friend John from Guys Craft 2. We had a great time sitting together and having a good chat. It was our first time being live together, but it definitely won't be our last. It was a lot of fun. This upcoming week I would like to get the episode of Investigating Quilts out. I just have to finish editing that, but it should get out this week. And then later on in the week we'll have a fun look into my flimsies collection and go through and count them and see which ones I actually have. I think that'll be a lot of fun. And so now it's time to look at our Happy Mail, and we got so much stuff in this week. I feel so blessed and so spoiled. The first thing I want to show you is one that I forgot to show you last week. We did a block swap as part of my guild, and we swapped 2 fat quarters each. And one of my viewers and I, Sheila, decided it was, since we live fairly close to each other, let's just swap them in person at the quilt show last week. And so these are the 2 beautiful fat quarters she gave me. She knew I love batiks and bright colors. This looks like strawberry seeds in that to me. I just think this one's absolutely beautiful. I love that one a lot. And then this one here as well. It's going to be so much fun. I don't know what we're going to do with this one yet. We're going to make something fun out of that. I was going back and forth all weekend about this product I saw at the show last week, and I ran back and got it. It is called the So Q laser, and it's a nice laser that shows you a nice line on your machine. It's adjustable, so you can put it at the 0 or the 1/4 inch or even more. And it's come in really handy recently, especially for my paper piecing. You can see an example video here where you just turn it on, and as long as the line is straight, you can kind of just follow along. And I find that's really helpful. It's really good for half square triangles and that sort of thing there as well. And I'll be able to show you in more detail how it works in future videos as well. I also received a package from my friend Pasita, and she had some beautiful fabrics in here for me along with some other goodies. She gave me these beautiful hearts that she had made herself, and I think these turned out really nice. A couple of wonderful stickers. One I showed yesterday, and another one I actually put on my machine yesterday, which says Sew and Sip, which is totally me and coffee. And then some beautiful fabrics as well. This one here, a lot of beautiful blenders. This nice blue. She also knows a lot of solids, so there's a nice green. And these are all shades I don't necessarily have, and I think these will go very nicely in an upcoming project that I'll start very soon. So thank you so much for this, Pasita. I am definitely spoiled. I thank you very much for all of this. It's very generous of you. And then we got the purple, and then we have a pink. Oh, there we go. The camera's finally picking up on that. And then a nice red solid, which I can never have too much of. And the final thing that came in the mail this week was a package from Cotton Cuts that I ordered about a week or so ago. It is the new Mystery 5.0, so along that you got to do later in the month. It's a mini mystery quilt. It's where you get to do a whole mini quilt in a day. It's going to measure out to be about 22 by 22, which is about the same size as the quilt here behind me. I decided to get the hot colorway, which is a beautiful series of reds, oranges, and yellows and whites. And that's a lot of fun there. These kits are unfortunately sold out, but you're also welcome to bring in your own fabric shop your stash as well. I think they're saying to bring in 6 fat quarters. Be more than enough to do it. I believe the fat pattern is free, the event is free, so you'll be able to just show up and join along in that little mystery as well. I'm really looking forward to it because you know me, I always love a good wall hanging. And now I get to share with you a completed block. And you may have seen this a little earlier, or seen the video earlier in the week, but it's Clue 2 of the Flyway Puzzle Mystery Quilt by Cotton Cuts. And I just absolutely love these bright colors here. These are all Cafe Facet fabrics, which I have not used before, but it's a nice big row of 5 different, I think they're called square and a square, but I'm going with diamonds because I just like that name better. And so this is just a quick close-up of everything here, and there we go. Well, I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please hit that like button. Tell a friend. I always love hearing comments from my viewers. I hope you have a great day. Happy sewing, and we'll see you next time. Bye.